we're not live. Well, now we
Where's
are.
the music?
It
Okay.
says you're in the broadcast. On the air. On the air. Thank God it's Friday.
It's not Friday.
It is for me. Every day it's Friday. Well, technically every day's Saturday.
Well, I just got a text.
You got a text?
Yeah. Or an
From
alert.
who?
From Splitting Lanes. We're live.
Really? How come I'm not getting this? Am I not subscribed?
You may not be.
Wouldn't that be something if I'm not subscribed? Let me see something. Oh, first let me mute my computer.
Oh man,
This is gonna be funny as hell if I'm not subscribed.
I just got a notification myself.
Yeah, I didn't get nothing. Hold on.
Motorcade
even-
TJ, what up?
What's going on? Well, first let me like the video. I don't even see something to give me the option to subscribe. So I guess that means I am. Well, let me check my notifications.
Ooh, look, he said he just got a text. That's what I'm talking about. Yes,
Yeah, I'm
sir. Hey, we
subscribed.
moving up in the world, man.
And my notifications are on.
People getting messages and stuff.
I don't know, man.
That's what's
I don't know
up.
what's going on. This is a conspiracy.
Oh, almost forgot.
Conspiracy. Low altitude flyer, what's going on?
Hey, did you guys watch the Michael Jackson movie yet? On
No, that's a chick flick.
Well, we don't know.
Oh, what's up?
We'll
man?
talk about that
We are
later.
Doing well.
Did he get a
We're
job?
laughing. This is an inside joke. We're gonna talk about that later. Chick flicks. Hold up. People are saying they got text. You don't mean a text. You mean a push notification, right?
Hey, look,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
here. Who, he's here. Who cares?
What?
He's here. It don't matter if it was a text or
Who's
a
here?
message or a notification. I don't even care. He here.
Who's here?
Damn it.
R3215TER.
Well, it does matter because I need an answer to the question. I'm asking you. Did you get a text or a push notification?
Oh, I got a
Gotta be push
notification. A notification.
That's what I
I didn't know
thought.
you were
Okay.
asking me. My bad.
Yeah.
Ooh,
VIP little Mark in the
Montreal.
house.
Yep.
Montreal. Man, we are an international
Hey,
podcast. That's
global. You know what I'm talking about?
global.
You guys, listen. You guys say the same thing every time Mark comes on here.
And I'm going to say it every time.
You know, Mark's been to 3 practice sessions.
Hey, he ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Mark rode that Gold Wing from Canada to Jersey. That was the first practice session he was in.
Hey, so
Hey,
which one does a tighter U-turn? The Gold Wing or the Indian?
That's the Gold Wing.
Gold Wing.
It's got more lean angle.
Oh, Mrs. Simmons in his house.
She's gonna make sure she says hello lane splitters because she coined it.
What's going on, Fleming?
That's VIP loader Eric Fleming from Texas.
Okay.
So Mark said, "Have I learned his last name?" Yes, I have.
Oh, yeah, say it real quick.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Oh, I didn't say I could pronounce it. I said I learned it. It is on the screen.
We got a pre-show in practice.
La Poisière.
Oh, man.
Got a pre-show infraction already.
Stevie Kirkland, what's going on, man?
What's up, Steve?
Yeah, Mark said he did 2 practice sessions with me. Yes, he did. Steve Kirkland. You guys know where he's from?
Oak Ridge.
Tennessee.
Uh-oh. TN.
Yes. Tell Mrs. Fleming said hello. She is a character, boy. I tell you. You know what?
Lane splitters. Welcome to Splitting Lanes. This is the party edition. That's right. I got my shades on. Man, we ready to
Like,
go.
who the hell is that?
All right, we got 3 hosts, endless topics. Mike is talking while I'm talking.
Infraction.
And conversations that never stay in one lane for long. So we're going to bring the old panel up in here. You know how we do it, man. We got Q from Riding and Wrenching. We also have Robert Simmons from Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle.
What's going on, guys?
And I am Finesse from Finesse the Challenger. These are all our YouTube accounts that I was just referencing. So again, welcome to the show. I'm gonna take these off. I'm not wearing these the whole show.
Thank
That's
you.
crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Look at it, man. They said, "Oh golly." Anyway,
How many gummies have you had today?
man, look, I was working today. I ain't had no gummies. So as
Now,
per
that's what I was just
usual,
gonna say.
we're gonna let the guys have their little intro. So Q, you're gonna go ahead and go first, and I will give you the floor.
Yes, sir.
Q,
Well,
don't say anything. Q, don't say anything. How dare he say he's gonna have us? He's gonna let us have our little intro. No. Do it properly. How dare you? How dare you say little?
Oh my gosh.
Try that again, man.
Oh my
I'm a word
gosh.
you know that.
Look, hey, we starting early tonight, huh?
Put those damn shades back on. You must be high.
I will give you guys your time per usual. Q, you are up first.
I don't like his tone.
why? Thank you, sir. No, it's all quiet here in Richmond Hill, Georgia. I am still doing my walking thing. Since I've started about 4 weeks ago, I've walked about 100. Actually, it's more than 100 miles now. I've lost about, I think, 13 or 14 pounds. So far, so good. The weight loss is a side effect, not really my goal. My goal is to not get diabetes. I want to keep my legs, for the rest of my life, and hopefully be a little bit healthier and, live a better life, hopefully, and enjoy retirement. So now glad to be here. Looking forward to another fascinating conversation here with these 2 brutes.
Yeah, man. All right. Robert Simmons.
Happy Wednesday, guys. Happy hump day for you, not for me and not for Q, because we are unemployed. Anyway, thank you again for joining us, guys. Yes, we're going to have a great conversation today. I apologize for this guy with the shades on because I told him the only perception is going to be either Crystal punched you in the eye and you don't want to show the black eye, or you're high. So nothing positive is going to come from you wearing those shades. So thank you for taking them off.
Hey, man, people like
Or
it, okay?
maybe both of those things are true.
Could be. Punched in the eye, gummy to deal with the pain. Could be.
Terrible.
How you guys doing?
Terrible. All right. So, hey,
Mike,
before we get into the topics, you guys had anything going on this last week?
Yeah, I was going to ask Mike. He said I wasn't doing this for the weight loss, but I just don't want to get diabetes. That kind of goes together. So,
For sure. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. You get older, you get heavier, I guess. Or at least that's what happens with most people. But want to be as healthy as I can. There's limits on what I'm willing to do. But I don't want to get diabetes, and so I'm trying to make a couple of changes in my life, and the walking is a start.
Yeah.
Has a doctor told you that you're pre-diabetic or something? Like, why is that on the radar?
Well, I had when I was
hold up.
Daytona,
I don't want to violate any HIPAA. So
No, I was in Daytona.
Okay.
And I met one of my classmates down there, and I think I mentioned that in a prior show.
yeah.
But apparently we had another classmate who died from diabetes. And I'm like, God, you died from diabetes? I didn't know that was a thing. But he wasn't taking care of himself, from what I'm told. And, and it happened, and I've heard of a couple other cases where people have had really bad bouts with diabetes. There was a pool player that I met had, diabetes and lost his legs. And I'm like, man, I just don't want to go that route, so
Yeah.
hopefully it's not too late. I'm going to do what I can do. We'll see what happens.
Well, it's definitely not too late. I mean, I'm glad you got this information. I mean, people dying from diabetes or losing limbs is definitely not news to me. Yeah. But I'm glad you. I always tell people when we're talking about the motorcycles, I don't care why you practice, as long as you practice. So I don't care why you decided to, try to get stuff together. As long as you're doing it. And as we get older, yeah, it's true that people start packing on the pounds, but usually it's due to inactivity and poor diet. I mean, that's the case all the time. But obviously, as we get older, our metabolism slow down, and so if we can form good habits before we get to an older age, it makes that easier. But specifically, like you walking every day, like that's so important. You gotta stay active. You gotta keep moving. And I'm gonna keep saying to you, a doctor will tell you the same thing. You have to do some strength training because stuff just gets weaker. Your bones, your muscles, and joints, stuff like that. All right, that's it. That's all I got for you.
Yeah, and so not before we get too far into it, Mrs. Simmons had a correction here. She said not unemployed. She said retired. There is a difference.
I'm
Oh, there is. I
unemployed.
understand.
I'm owning
Yeah.
it. I am unemployed. I have no job.
I like we like to say unemployed amongst ourselves since one of us decided to go back and get a job. So,
Yeah. Look, man.
And now I
hey,
know. I'm sorry, finesse. I'm sorry. I have to rephrase that. He didn't decide to go get a job. He was ordered to go get a job. So
Absolutely not.
That's what's happening here.
So,
Oh,
like you
please.
said, right, it's important to keep moving. Okay. Now, yes, I was doing things here and there, but the job gets me up in the morning, gets me moving around. I'm doing things. So that's mostly what it was. Because really and truly, before I got this job, matter of fact, before remember, because I was telling you guys, I was like almost 240 something, 245 something like that. So now I'm down to about 220, and I'm maintaining 220.
If so finesse seems to forget, even though we don't edit these on the these are live videos, but it's still recorded. And for that man to sit there and look at the camera and say, no, I wasn't ordered to. His wife sat in that chair and said he had to go back to work. He can't quit his job. So cut it out, man. Cut it out.
Whatever. Hey, man. So Matthew said he cut out sodas, alcohol, and now he's cutting back on sugar. All right. Now look, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't do a lot. Like I don't voluntarily do a lot of exercises after doing it for 20 years. But if you're telling me I can exercise and stay fit, and I can eat what I want to eat, I'm exercising and staying fit. Man, I hate cutting stuff out. Boy, I tell you, that's the worst.
Well, I was talking to Mike about that. I was telling him, if you try to just eliminate stuff altogether, that's when people fail, right? It's not diet, it's lifestyle changes. So moderation is key, right? It's so important. And if you tell yourself I'm going to give myself a cheat day once a week, but you got to earn that cheat day. And you look so forward to what you're going to eat. Like you got that thing planned out. I'm going to eat this, I'm going to eat that. You appreciate it more. But when it's right there and readily available and there's no consequence. So what you said, I want to be able to work out and eat what I want. That's not realistic. It just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
it depends on what you want to eat. It depends on what you want to eat.
Yeah. So we cut out like a lot of fast food and things. Like we don't do.
Yeah.
We very rarely do processed foods. Like everything that we eat, we cook it or prepare it. So, we done that like some years ago, and it's worked out very well for us and for the kids too. But yeah, I mean, like to me, I'll have like every now and then I get a wild hair. I'll have like I got a weakness for donuts. Okay, there's this donut place in Hinesville. It's a Puerto Rican spot, and they make fresh donuts. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. Every time I go to Hinesville, I get 6 of them. I only eat one because by the time I bring it home, the kids are
At a time.
run through it. What was that? What was that?
You say you eat one at a time.
Oh,
Hold
yes,
on.
indeed.
Stop the show. Stop the show.
Uh-oh.
Because Finesse he put it into my mind, so now I'm going to ask. He's talking about food. The question posed to Finesse last week, so now he had 7 days. Please let Mike and I know, when are we getting invited to a restaurant so we can bring the wives? We left it up to you since you refused to A, invite us to your house, and we said let that go, but B, invite us out to a restaurant. Pick one.
Yeah, but I
Let
get
us know
all
we're
that.
going.
Can I have a little bit of time? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
You had a
working
week.
crazy, I'm
A
doing
little bit of
stuff, man. I
time.
got.
What are you talking about? A little bit of time. It's been
Oh
months.
my gosh! Oh my
It's been
gosh!
months.
Oh my god! Oh, hey, Max is here in the house. What's going on, Max? Man, I forgot to acknowledge you earlier. But anyway,
Well, is Max
huh?
a paid member or something? Like, well, you got to acknowledge them. You trying to defer from what we asking you, which is when are we going to?
Max is a staunch supporter. Oh
Oh, hold
man.
on. I
Well,
got to read
well,
this.
Max, can you ask Finesse when he's going to invite his two co-hosts? Since he doesn't listen to us, you know.
Anyway, hey, don't we got some business to take care of first, right? Rob, you got to
Hold
ask
on.
a question.
I want to read this. This is from my bride. Age-related insulin resistance is a common, often inevitable decline in the body's sensitivity to insulin, leading to higher blood sugar, increased fat mass, and elevated risks of type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes. And she also said as you get older, cheat days, not that great. But again, that's gonna uh, that's gonna depend, of course, on how much cheating you're doing, how much activity you're doing, and your sex, if you're a guy or a girl.
Oh, I was
All
about to
right.
say, because hey, sex is healthy. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to do that a couple times a week now.
It depends on who you're having sex with. That
Or hopefully it's your significant other. You know what I'm saying? Dang.
depends. Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Yeah. So you asked me if I wanted to ask something or ask
No, well,
someone something.
you have your standard questions before we get into the business of the business.
Yes, and unfortunately, I have to ask both of you this question now. Mike, have you please listen to the question. Just answer the question. Have you consumed any intoxicants today?
Well, I would like to say that I am still waiting on my bottle of Tennessee tea from Finesse, in addition to a date when we're all going to get together and have dinner. But regarding my personal consumption of alcohol, that's been one of the things that I have drastically cut back. So, no, I have
Good.
not had any alcohol today, in spite of the fact that I would love to. I really, really would love. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. I did not have a drink on Cinco de Mayo. That's a horrible thing.
You know what? The next time I ask him that question, I'm gonna start the timer. What the goddamn word salad and all this stuff?
Oh
But what I
man.
do like about I don't eat salad, but what I do like about that word salad is once again, it's deferring to your deficiencies, Finesse, and being sociable. So you still haven't answered the question. I give you some time. I can't even believe you fixed your mouth to say that. How much time do you need? It's been months. Actually, since we've never been to his house, it's been years. So
Okay.
come on now. Pick a place.
Okay.
Let's make
Does
it
he still?
happen.
Does he live in the Savannah area, or has he moved? I mean,
Yeah, I think so. Yes, I don't.
Man,
I don't
look,
get
man,
it.
look. I've been busy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I haven't even
please.
seen him in a
Busy.
while.
I haven't had a chance to do nothing. Nothing.
These are terrible excuses, man. I mean,
Hey
terrible
man,
excuses.
hey, life be lifing. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Life be
I always
lifing.
say, man. Like I always say, we will always make time to do things we really want to do. So
Oh my
cut the
gosh.
BS,
Yes,
man.
yes,
Cut
yes.
the
See,
BS.
look at this, man. You know, I'm not even gonna bring the
Wait a
music in. I'm not
second.
even bringing the music in. Nope, it's not even gonna happen.
Good, because it would be for you.
We are gonna use this to transition into our first topic. All right. So this is gonna be a little bit different than what we normally do, but this is gonna be kind of like a little news report, and you guys can read along. You probably heard about this before, but in a dramatic scene at the Newark Liberty International Airport on May 3rd, United Airlines Flight 169, a Boeing 767 arriving from Venice, overshot its landing and collided with a tractor trailer and the light pole on the New Jersey Turnpike. Miraculously, all 231 passengers and crew members on board the aircraft escaped without injury, while the driver of the truck was treated for only minor injuries. The rare and startling proximity of the aircraft to one of the busiest highways in the country has sparked immediate investigations into the circumstances surrounding the landing. So my question to you guys is, if you're in that situation and a plane has hit your truck, like, what do you do next?
Call my lawyer. I'm about to get paid. A funny thing. I, as I was thinking about it, I'm like, man, what was that? Spirit Airlines? I mean, what is that? I don't understand how. I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how they manage to run into a truck. I mean, I haven't flown into Newark in a long time, but a lot of those old airports up there, they're smack dab in the middle of very busy areas, and so I mean, I guess it's not surprising, but dang, I don't
Well,
know.
one of the words that they used in that, it says overshot its landing, and that's actually incorrect. If you overshoot a landing, it usually means you run out of runway. He actually started landing too early, and based on what I heard, wind may have been a factor. It was very windy because it took a light pole down too, like it was
Yeah,
low.
yeah,
And it's not uncommon for these planes to. It's the same thing at JFK, same thing at LaGuardia, more so at LaGuardia in New York, where the planes are actually going over the highway to land. But I watched some footage on this where there's lights on the runway, and the lights will let a pilot know. It's usually on the left side. Some airports have it on both sides, but the lights will let the pilot know if they're too high, too low, or if they're good. And so it's an investigation going on. So, when I first saw footage of this, it was like from some, I guess, wow, it's just cameras everywhere, right? I mean, everywhere. It's amazing the footage that we get from these things. But when I first saw it, I could barely see anything happening. Then they showed the footage from inside the truck. I was like, oh man, like
yeah,
that guy's lucky,
yeah,
man. Like it didn't hit.
Oh yeah, yeah. He didn't even see
Did
it
it hit the
coming.
trailer? Did it hit the
yeah.
truck or the trailer?
The trailer, the main
That's just
landing
as
gear,
bad.
the main landing gear hit the trailer. So
He is lucky.
and the only reason we're kind of really getting into this is because there were no injuries. And obviously, had there been injuries, we wouldn't talk about it until the families and all that stuff got notified, whatever, so on and so forth. But I will tell you this, and I know in some areas, at least back in the day, the highways being that close to the airport is kind of a good thing, because if there's an issue with an airport or if there's an issue with an aircraft, a lot of times they'll stop traffic on the runway or the highway, and the aircraft can land there if there's some crazy situation. Like I've seen that in some places before. So I kind of get the proximity and this, that, and the other. But man, that's crazy. I tell you what, I'm not. I would be well compensated.
Well, let me tell you something.
Man,
Let me tell you something. You saw the driver like looking up, because I know it had to be loud, like the engines
Yeah.
from that airplane, right? And then all of a sudden it was just like boom. I was like, wow. I mean, the only thing that was way scarier than that was it a FedEx plane that crashed? Was it UPS? It was FedEx. That plane took off and never really got off the ground, and it was on fire as it was going down. Like, imagine being in that area where that plane went. That was an industrial area, but people were at work, and
yeah,
man, and it's
terrible.
just wow, man. So every time a plane, well, the good thing is it didn't affect the landing gear. Like, this could have been a lot worse. The plane landed safely. Nobody was injured,
for sure.
including, so wow. Yeah, and it's
A
funny
lot of
you bring
people
up
could have been
Spirit
killed.
Airlines. It's funny you bring up Spirit Airlines because
and
for whoever, for those that don't know, Spirit Airlines is, they're done, they're out of business. And listen, the unfortunate thing about that, of course, is there's a lot of people that we just finished joking about being unemployed, but there's a lot of people that are unemployed, right, because of that. But I was laughing at a Saturday Night Live skit where I think they kind of said Spirit Airlines is out of business, and something about them being proud about the fact that they can still maintain the same level of service that they always have, even though they're going out of business.
look, hey, so with Spirit Airlines, right? I never flown on Spirit Airlines. I've heard things, but I tell you what's not helping them is that since the announcement of the closure, they've been showing so many like fights and altercations
Oh,
on the
yeah.
plane,
Oh,
in the airport,
that's
That's
been
not
on for
new.
a while.
That's
dude
not new.
throwing
That's not
bags
new.
out the back of the plane. I'm like, what is going on?
That is not new. Them Spirit Airlines videos been on the interwebs for a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the Greyhound or Megabus or whatever of the skies.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
absolutely. But listen, the
Yeah.
videos don't just cover the passengers, the staff too.
Yeah.
Fights, unprofessional behavior, and yelling, telling people to shut up and get in line, and all kind of stuff. So it's a it is what it is. It is what it is. But like I always say, even though I've never flown Spirit Airlines, there's a lot of people that do fly Spirit Airlines, and there's a lot of people that had flights booked
Yeah.
with
A
Spirit
lot of people
Airlines,
stranded.
and
Yeah,
even
that
if they give
sucks.
them refunds, their refund's not going to
Refunds. There
cover
can't be no
what it's going to
refund.
cost them now. Yeah, they get
No, they're
refunds. It's
bankrupt.
automatic.
There's no refund. I doubt it.
No. They're getting
No, they pay.
refunds.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they
like
get
you
Well,
said,
refunds.
that's not
the
going to
money
cover
must be
anything.
coming from someplace else because once they go bankrupt, the creditors get paid first.
Yeah.
Customers are
Well,
dead last.
they
And he
said they were
said
going
Spirit
out of
Airlines,
business.
Carnival Cruises, Waffle House.
Yeah, yeah,
Whoa, wait, time
yeah.
out. That's a foul. That's a foul. We don't slam Waffle House. Oh no, we don't trash Waffle House now.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I used to have the same perception of Waffle House. I was a Savannah cop, and I went into a Waffle House, and I just ordered some sausage and some scrambled eggs, like 4 scrambled eggs. That it was so good. I think I had waffles there once. I mean, so the food is good. It's not bad food. But of course, if you got a location that's open 24 hours, when
All
people
of
come
them.
in there on Friday and Saturday nights after they finish partying, what kind of behavior you think you're going to get? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Hey, so
it
low
is what it
altitude
is.
flyer was saying they didn't have an instrument approach. They were on total visual, and those lights that you were
Ah,
talking about, I cannot remember what they're called, but they're red and white. Either
Runway
you
lights.
have two red, two white, and
Mm-hmm.
that'll let you know whether you're too high or too low.
yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting, man. That whole thing was just wild.
And thank you, Low Altitude Flyer. He actually teaches people how to fly. As a matter of fact,
Oh, nice. Okay.
later this month, when I go to California for the practice sessions, Low Altitude Flyer, he's a VIP preloader. He's going to take me up in the plane. He's actually going to take
Nice.
me up. He's going to take me up in the plane. It only seats 2 people. He's going to take me up in the plane. He's going to take my California ambassadors, G Pops and Gigi, of course, one at a time. And he's also going to take the CEO of Indy Ridge, Steve, up there in the plane. So
Nice.
we're gonna have a good time. His son might come too. Now his son is a captain for United Airlines. So you know what? I got a
Yeah,
question.
poppy lights. Yep.
Yeah, Poppy Lights. That's what they're called. I got a question. Now, you guys let me know how you feel about this. If you fly first class, I like American Airlines. I like Delta. United, I don't like United so much, and here's why. When you buy a first class ticket, you kind of want to be close to being the first one on the plane, right? United doesn't do that. Like they just give it just says group one. Mike, have you experienced that?
I don't want to be the first one on the plane. I'm
I said
okay
you want to
being
be close
last.
to the first one.
I don't need to be close. I can be the last one to go on the plane. I'm okay with that. Because if you're the first person on the plane and you're sitting at the
Uh-huh.
front of the plane, then everybody walks by you. Now,
So,
No, the first class you go left. Everybody else goes right.
no, it doesn't matter. No, it depends on
no,
the
that
plane.
depends on
The
the
smaller
plane. That
planes,
depends on the
it
plane.
depends on the plane. So if you're all the way at the front of the plane and you're seated and everybody's walking past you, your face is at ass level as
I
all
sit
of
at the
those
window.
asses are walking past you.
That's because
I'm
you sit at
okay
the
being the
aisle.
last one on the plane.
That's
Of
because you sit
course,
on
I
the
need the
aisle.
leg room. I don't like window seats, but I don't like being at ass level. I hate being the first one on the plane. I want to be the last one to walk on the plane, and I get no asses in my face, and I'm okay with
I
that.
love see this is why I love Mike. This is why he's perfect for splitting lanes because this I didn't no part of my brain thought anyway we were gonna get to this. I want to be last so I don't have asses in my face.
I
And
mean, think about this. Now, give this some thought now.
go ahead,
It
go ahead.
doesn't matter where you're sitting on the plane, but if you're sitting there and somebody has to come by, and they're going to put their luggage up into the overhead compartment across from you. That means their ass is directly in your face as they're reaching up and they're stretching and all of that pressure on your abdominal muscles.
Here's why I disagree.
Hell no. I'm okay.
You said,
oh, you mean disagree? Ass
yeah,
level. It's ass level.
I disagree
That's
because
indisputable.
you said it doesn't matter where you sit. Yes, it does,
It
because
does.
I sit at the window. If I'm at the window,
Oh, I'm sorry.
nobody's
Was he
ass
the
is in
front or
my
the back?
face. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Even if you're in the middle of the plane, I'm not talking about first class. Like, you could be in the middle of the plane. You could be towards the front of the plane. Just unless you're in a very back row near the bathroom, which is just as bad. That might be worse, sitting near the bathroom.
Hold up. Yeah,
That
you
is
said
worse.
you
Sitting
said
near
I'm
the
not talking
bathroom
about
is
you
disgusting.
said I'm not talking about first class, but the question was specifically about first class. Please stay on task, Mike. First class.
You asked about getting on the plane early. I don't want to be on the plane early because I don't like the ass and face thing. I hate it. That's disgusting. Too many
Okay.
asses.
All right. All right. I said you want to kind of be first because I think I'm gonna say,
Yes.
okay, rewards
Yes.
members this, mothers and
Last.
babies, fathers and kids, military, this one, and then actually Key and Peele has a skit on this.
Yeah, they do.
He was like, I'm group one, excuse me, I'm group one. And he was sitting there forever, right? Well,
Oh,
meanwhile,
I remember that one. Yeah.
American Airlines, the ticket says FC. So first class is separate from group one. So it's a first world problem, but I'm not worried about asses and face because again, I don't sit on the aisle. And what do you mean you sit on the aisle because you want more leg room? It's first class. You got, you know what I mean?
I don't like. No, I don't want to be in a window. I need to be on
Gotcha.
the aisle.
I understand.
So
I understand.
as far as the question goes, yes, I would prefer to be a bit ahead.
Yeah.
Close to one of the first ones on the line or in the line, because you're not. I mean, that's part of what I'm paying for, right? Because you having to stand behind all those people while they try and
Yeah.
figure out where they want to put their luggage, how they want to put it, and then a lot of those planes they run out of luggage space like quick. So like if you're not in that first group, they be talking about, oh, you got to check your stuff at the door. So
true.
to answer the question, yes, I would prefer to be up front. I want to say this about first class, at least in the U.S., we are getting cheated. Because when we flew back and forth to Egypt, we were first class, and I know it's long hours, right? But you get like a cubicle, you get a bed, you get your own TV. They when they bring you your food, it's like in like it's not like cafeteria style. They're bringing you like dinner. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that as far as first class in the U.S., I think we're just getting cheated. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. I guess.
Once again, it depends on the flight. If it's a long flight, you get a cubicle. You just got to pay for it. Delta One is like a cubicle. And they have it situated now where like the older Delta One planes, it's still where you can lay the seat all the way back and everything, but somebody's right next to you. So if they got their thing extended and you need to go to the bathroom, you're kind of like stepping over people. But the newer ones is way better, way better. Anyway, I just thought that just came to my mind. It just came to my mind.
So speaking.
Go ahead, Vanessa. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, speaking of travel, we had some mentions about fuel costs. I believe it was on our last episode, right? And
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That's why sometimes I wish that we were still doing these and it was recorded so you can edit it in and show.
Bring it in.
But so my buddy Q over there was like, yeah, fuel cost is not that high. And I just took a trip to Pennsylvania, pulling my trailer. I did 2 practice sessions out there. Every time I filled up my tank, I was cursing out Mike because I kept hearing him in my head going, fuel cost is not that high. And so a couple of days ago, I was talking to Mike. Actually, it was yesterday. And I told him this, and he was like, it's not too high. And I was like, dude, what are you talking about? And he was like, well, what is it, like $4 a gallon? I was like, maybe it is here. But that's the thing I learned. The further I drove north, it was going up and up and up. And then he was like, well, he said, really, I don't know what fuel costs. I can't tell you the last time I got fuel because he's driving a Tesla. I was like, well, you have an Explorer too. You just drove that car. but it's far and few between that he fills it up, and he doesn't use premium gas. So I said to
Nope.
him, well, maybe you should have said, I really don't know how much fuel costs, but to just say it's not expensive.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna put y'all on game.
Well,
All right. Oh,
we have
go
this
ahead, go
thing
ahead.
called inflation. The price of everything goes up. I mean, it's inevitable, but there is a war in the Middle East. What do you think was going to happen? Of course, the price of fuel is going to go up. It's inevitable. The what they call it, the price per barrel or whatever, or price of oil per barrel dropped today because there's another rumor about settling the war. But is that going to happen? Who knows? But what would have happened if a nuclear bomb had been dropped by Iran over there somewhere? What would that do to the price of gas forever?
But once
This was
again,
inevitable. It's
once
inevitable.
again, Mike, you're going down a street that we're not on. The point was fuel is high. Talking to us about why
No,
it's
it's not.
high is not the point. It's just the fact
No,
of the
it's not.
matter is
I
that
still
fuel is
don't think
high.
it is. I still don't think it is.
But you
When
don't know
you
how
track
much it
the
is. You
price
said.
of gas. No, okay. I gas up my Explorer maybe once a month, if that, maybe once every other month, because I don't drive the thing. It sits in the
Yeah.
driveway. I put more gas in my motorcycles than I do my Explorer.
Yeah.
But motorcycle or car, it's the same gas, but at
No.
the end of the day, it's still relative to inflation, and it's not that bad. It could be a hell of a lot worse. I mean, what's the price of fuel in Europe? They pay high gas prices, and a lot of these gas
California.
prices, as high as they are,
Yo,
Yeah. Yeah.
look at the
You don't
taxes.
know.
That's
Yeah.
a self-inflicted wound. California
Yeah.
did that to themselves. California
Yeah.
chased all of the oil refineries out of their state so that they didn't have to ship it in from someplace else. And then they got all them ridiculous ass taxes on their fuel. And so, yeah, that gas is what, $8 a gallon or whatever? You
Once
get what you
again,
vote for.
I'm not talking about why it's expensive. I'm just saying it's
It's not
expensive.
expensive. I don't think it's expensive.
All
I
right, so
stand
all
by
right,
it. It's not expensive.
let's do it like this. It's relative
It's not
because
expensive.
there are millions of people that would disagree with you. Millions. Nobody's going to say,
sure.
yeah, this is the normal price for gas. It's not. So, and anybody that has a business, oh shit, an airline just went out of business because of it. Right? Spirit.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They've been going out of business for a long time.
Yeah,
There's
well, guess what?
nothing new.
But I understand they've been having problems for a long time, but this was the straw that broke the camel's back. And this came directly from them saying that their fuel costs got so high, they couldn't sustain it anymore. So
Yeah.
the point is, I know, and of course, somebody that if you just put gas in your motorcycles for the most part, and your motorcycle has a 6-gallon tank, so like you said, I only put 5 gallons of gas, that's not going to really hit you. But when I'm traveling, pulling my trailer, and I'm used to spending maybe $75, $80 to fill up my tank, and now it's $104, yeah, I can see the difference in that. And so that difference is, and again, if I see the difference and I notice it, but there are people that it's really impacting how they live their lives. So I almost feel like saying in such a laissez-faire way, it's not that expensive. It's almost like one other time when I told you just because something's not affecting you doesn't mean it's not a problem, right? And you told me when you grew up really poor, correct?
I did.
Yeah, imagine somebody telling your parents, that's not that expensive. It's inflation. Deal with it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe some people did. I don't know. Inflation was
come on, man.
bad back in the 80s. Inflation was
Well,
horrible.
hey, look, we'll
Go ahead, Finesse. Go ahead, Finesse.
we'll land this plane, all right. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put y'all on game, okay? If you have a Kroger in your area or some sort of a grocery store that does fuel points, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's what's up. I get $1 off my fuel every time I go to the pump, no matter what the price is. All right, so. Definitely check out some of those deals they got going on. Some are better than others. The Kroger program I think is fantastic because you earn points just by grocery shopping, and it's cool. I don't drive my truck as much as I drive my car and the bikes, but my car is like $15 to fill up because it's a hybrid. And then the truck, like Rob was saying, when I was traveling, I was doing $115 a fill up, but here at home, I do maybe once a month, maybe $80, maybe. So
Yeah, I was going to say that to you too. I was going to say, when's the last time you drove that truck? Because diesel's even worse. and you
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
DEF you got to use. So
Oh, the DEF ain't that bad.
truck is ready. Well, it doesn't matter, man.
DEF is
It
cheap.
all adds to it adds to it. And I see my truck is ready now. They said it's built. They'll let me know when it's shipped or when they're shipping it or whatever. I started to go, I don't know if I want this damn truck now, man. We gotta get
No, but so DEF.
Well, you get better fuel economy with the
Yeah,
diesel.
DEF is only going to be used
Yeah.
when you're towing and like if you're like in the throttle. You know what I mean? Even when
That's
I'm
me.
towing,
me.
it's not excessive. I might go through one of those boxes. I think they're like 3-gallon boxes. I might go one of those for every 3,000 miles or something if I'm towing.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm always towing. Like, yeah, I know
Yeah.
you used to just be driving that truck around. That's not going to be me.
Yeah.
That's not me with this truck. If I'm just driving around, I'm either in my car or I'm on a motorcycle.
But even if you're going from your house to your practice session, like that's not
Yeah.
gonna. I mean, as long as you ain't trying to get there like in the next 5 minutes, you know. Hey, but check this out. He says $155 to fill up, and he not on E, man. I don't know what you driving or where you at, but you need to park it, bruh.
I spend somewhere between $1 and $2 a day charging my Tesla. So let's leave it at that.
Yeah. So, but that's what, so that makes my point. And my point is, never mind.
Yeah, just stop. we got 20 minutes to go. All right, so
$1
we are
or
going to take
$2
this
a day.
time to transition into our last topic, which is going to be the movies. Who doesn't love a good movie? And truth be told, Rob and I kind of mentioned this before we started recording, but The Devil Wears Prada 2 is out. And Rob was saying he wanted to go see it. I know Mrs. Finesse and myself, we are going to want to go see it as well.
Rob did not say that.
No?
Rob did not say that. Rob said his wife and Mike's wife went to see it today.
Oh, man, I walked in all wrong on that one. But I tell you what, I want to see it. My wife wants to see
Yeah.
it. I don't know if we're going to go to the theaters to see it. I'm pretty sure we're going to wait until it gets to our home theater.
Guys, do me a favor. Put in the comments if you've seen The Devil Wears Prada, the first one. And also put in the comment if you despise the way Finesse says theater. I don't like it. Put in the comment. Tell me what you think.
How you supposed to say it?
Theater, not theater. How many syllables does the word theater have, Finesse? Please tell me. Oh, he's drinking that Smirnoff.
Are we gonna have to go to the interwebs?
No,
Is
I
that
just
what
want.
you're
I'm
telling
asking
me?
you. I'm asking you. How many syllables does the word theater have? It's not a trick question, man.
I think it might
Hello?
be. Okay,
No,
here
it's
we go.
not.
Here we go. Delete.
You need to interweb. Just tell me how many syllables it has.
What are you talking?
How many syllables does the word theater have?
3.
I'm saying 2. What do you say, Mike?
Theater.
Mike's looking down. So it might either reading the comments or
Theater.
looking it up.
I'm looking at something completely different.
Oh my God! What are you looking up, Q? We're curious.
He always checked out, man. What are you looking up?
I asked our good friend ChatGPT, adjusted for inflation,
Oh,
how does the price of
We moved
gas-
on, man. We moved on.
I'm just saying. Facts are facts.
what's up,
I feel
Reloan?
like them.
Not
Hey,
sure.
look, hey man, Finesse is on point tonight. That's what I'm talking about, man. Come on, come on.
Another Indian fanboy.
I have no idea what you're on.
Amy
Let's
says
see.
3 syllables. Sorry, Rob. Theater.
I watched it Saturday. Husband was actually a little sad. I went without him. I think. You're right, man. It's a good.
Zero chance.
It's a good
There's
movie.
zero chance I'm going to see that movie. Zero chance. I do not
So
want
we-
to see a chick flick.
We said we talked about this, and Mike said this movie was a chick flick, even though he's never seen
It
it.
is.
And he's saying it's a chick flick because of the title. The devil. He said, "Is the devil a woman?" Yes, chick flick. I said that it wasn't a chick flick. Finesse also said it wasn't. What do you guys say? It's just I know
Who
a
went
chick
to
flick
see
when
the
I see
movie
one.
today? Who went to the movies today? Your wife and mine. Chick flick.
We're talking about The Devil Wears Prada. I'm gonna watch it when I can watch it in my house. I'm not going to the movies to see it.
Yeah.
I
go to the
will
movies
watch it
anymore.
if my life is threatened and I have no choice.
Speaking of, right, because really and truly, COVID kind of changed that for us because we used to be avid movie goers, right? Anytime a movie come out, there would be like midnight premieres and stuff. We'd go out and do that. But now you see a lot of a shift, since COVID. Like people aren't necessarily going out to theaters, and
Yeah.
the movies that are coming out, usually if it's not like a superhero movie, it's really not that people aren't pushing it. You know what I mean? Like it's not that popular. So what do you guys think? You think this kind of falls into that trap? You think people are going to the movies more now, or you think you just don't care?
No,
I
I
think
think
movies
people are.
suck now. That's what
Go
it
ahead,
is.
Mike.
No, movies suck. I mean, they don't make good movies anymore. All of them suck. There's nothing good on. I mean, I'm sick of the superhero things, and then they're ruining all of them. I mean, the last Superman movie was the dumbest, just dumbest movie I've ever seen. All of them suck. I mean, who wants to pay to go sit in a movie theater to watch a bad movie, and then you're being indoctrinated with a bunch of crap I'm not interested in? So, no, I don't go to the movies anymore. It would take a lot to get me to go to a movie theater now. So, no
I'm
movies for
starting
me.
to. You guys, put in the comments if you agree that we're gonna. I think Mike is kind of fallen into the grumpy old man category.
He is
Oh, there's
grumpier and
hope out there.
grumpier.
Yeah,
That's a
he's
fact.
so pessimistic, man. He's just now he said all movies suck. He said all movies suck now. If you ask
They
him, have you
do.
seen
They
the
suck.
movies? No. Well, how could they suck if you haven't seen them? I'm not disagreeing with you.
Well, no, it's the last several movies I've been to. They all sucked. Superman sucked. I don't know. I don't
I
remember.
agree. I agree.
That may have
Superman
been the
was not
last
good.
movie I went to. Yeah, that may have been the last one. I think that was the
let's
straw that
think
broke
about
the camel's
this.
back for me.
Let's think about this. Let's not use Superman as the determining factor as to the movies in this day and age sucking. Because how good can a Superman movie be in this day and age? Superman 26, like you know what I mean? Like
Well,
Anita
that's
just
my
put up.
point. Nothing original.
Anita just put up that The Devil Wears Prada 2 is not as good as the first, but that's usually the case
Yeah,
with any
typically.
movie.
Typically.
So imagine Superman 26. For me, I mean, the last time I went to the movies, I still enjoyed it. It's way better than it used to be in our time, where we had to. I mean, you got lounge chairs now when you go to the movies, right? You can be very comfortable. Everything's super expensive, but if you don't do it all the time, it's not a big deal. I just enjoy being in my house now, and watching it on my terms. And right now, I think we talked about this at some point, where you have. Well, we were talking about sports. But you have everything is in 4K now and it's clear. And like Finesse has a 100-inch screen in his house. He actually built a home theater. So why would he want to go to the movies? And shout out to a little alternate flyer. He said in North American pronunciation, theater is 2 syllables. So shout out to him.
Oh, coming to America. Good Lord.
Hey, so while we were here in the chat, we did have we had Chewy 624. He said he's able to finally catch us live.
Yes.
Well,
There it is. And then we
All
also
right.
had Uncle Chewy Glide says he's a big fan. Same thing. First time here. What's going on with you? All right.
Welcome, man. Welcome. I'm glad to have you guys here. Glad to have
Yeah,
you,
man.
Glad to have you guys here. Coming to America. Yeah, I didn't see the second one.
It wasn't.
I'm not
the second
expecting.
one. The second one wasn't that great. In comparison
on Netflix,
to
though.
the first
it was
one.
on Netflix.
Guys, one more thing before we leave. I forgot to bring this up before.
Uh-oh.
If you guys remember, I don't know if it was the last Splitting Lanes or the one prior to that, but we were talking about paying it forward, and sometimes Mike told us a story about him being at Starbucks and somebody paid in front of him.
No,
and
no,
they had
that's
the audacity
Starbucks.
to ask him, "Do you?" Oh no, what was it? Starbucks.
Oh,
right?
no, correction. It did happen. It's happened in Starbucks too. It's happened to me twice.
Golly.
It was in Starbucks.
I'm not
Yeah,
talking about
once
the
was in
last
Starbucks.
time, Mike. I'm talking about when we were talking about it before. But the funny thing is, after that conversation, Mike told us when we were off of Splitting Lanes that it happened again. Somebody paid for him before him. Starbucks again, right?
No, it was a restaurant here in Richmond Hill last time. One of the most
Oh,
recent
yeah,
time. We talked about that on the last show, I thought.
Man, look, I hope
No.
that person. I'm hope that
Did.
person is watching this episode.
We didn't because
Well, if he's watching, I
Because-
thank you for buying me breakfast. I appreciate it. I mean, it wasn't necessary, but thank you. That's all I can say. I'm not. I'm not doing it.
Oh man, it's Sinners and IMAX. I still haven't watched Sinners. I
Really? Sinners is good.
You know what?
I need it.
That was a decent movie.
It was good.
Oh,
Oh,
stop the show. Mike
that
said
was a
something was
decent
decent. Go ahead, Mike.
yeah. Well, I mean, I saw it on my television. Actually, I was on my laptop, I think. But there's another show you guys need to check out on Netflix. It's called Beef. Beef is good. That's a
Beef.
good show. Beef. Like I have a beef with someone in Beef. It's freaking phenomenal. Except, well, never mind. It's good. Check it out.
Okay.
Beef,
All right.
Netflix.
I'm not going to check it out. But hey, so Throttle and Ash,
should. You'll
man,
like it.
look, movie theater sucks. 3 syllables, sir. 3 syllables.
Yes. Well, so listen, it's speech impediments are a thing, in this day and age. Speech
That is
impediments
not
are a
what
thing.
that's
so
called
theater.
enunciation.
Appreciate the input, though. Definitely appreciate it. And also, I want to give a shout out to,
He don't appreciate it.
yeah, I do, man. My Virginia ambassador, that's Ken. He came out with his girl to the Pennsylvania practice sessions. He was out there Saturday. He was out there Sunday. Sunday, there was a guy. He told me right from the start, I'm super nervous. I told you I'm that guy, super nervous. And he was. And he was just having such a hard time. I kept trying to reassure him, tell him don't worry about it. And then Ken took him to the side. He was working with him. And I got to tell you, man, within 30 minutes, I already saw that guy was like a different guy. So, and Ken said, he posted it. He said, now I see why you do what you do, because it does something to you when you see somebody is struggling and you can help them out in anything, really. So I just wanted to give him a huge shout out. And again, like I tell everybody, my ambassadors don't have a script. I didn't ask Ken to do that. He saw a need, boom, and he went to it. So shout out to you, Ken. Love my ambassadors. Guys, believe it or not, Mike is one of them. Q is a Georgia ambassador.
Hey, so
He'll help you out too, but he'll tell you suck.
hey, so Anita said you and her watched the first season of Beef.
Yeah,
You said
y'all.
you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Huh.
We did?
Fascinating. So
I don't know.
some people think so. It's not just me. Can we get the infraction booklet out for that?
First off, let me let you guys know, right? Because they always getting on me when Mrs. Finesse knows something that I don't know. And now this dude done watched a series or some episodes of a show, and he didn't even know what he watching.
10 episodes of it.
You know
10
what I'm saying?
episodes.
Dang.
Wait a minute. Are you really? I don't know why. I don't know why Oscar always does this. Why does he go down these dead end streets? Is he really gonna try to compare me not knowing the name of a show that I watch versus him not knowing what the hell's going on in his own house? Come on, oh, listen. We got to get the wives on splitting lanes. We got to get that done.
Yes,
All
we
right,
need
so
to get
let's
that
just say,
done.
how about next Wednesday? Let's hold up before I start saying.
See, look at you. See. So while you doing that, Kim and Matt are here. If I'm sure you guys have already seen in the chat and on their channel, Kim and Matt Adventures. Kim has just purchased her first bike, so congratulations to her.
Yes, we have the sound effects for the congratulations.
We do have the sound effects as soon as I find it. Yep, there it is.
There we go.
Congratulations to Kim.
Did you cry when you saw it wasn't an Indian? Did you cry?
I did not.
Oh,
I did not.
Okay, good.
This is
I'm happy.
This is the bike that she's learning on. If she's got to throw something down, I'd rather be that than an Indian. You know what I'm saying?
She's gonna have that bike. I'd say 3 months tops.
Nah, she probably. I mean, look. So they got
see.
it. They got it at a good price. It's what she wanted. Keep it. Just keep it.
3 months. Mark my words. 3 months.
I mean,
3 months.
I'll let you guys figure that out on her channel, on their channel. But if you're not riding every day and it's this, that, and the other, I mean, that might work for them. Her husband's a truck driver, so they don't have a lot of who knows? I don't know.
3
I don't want
months.
to speak for anybody. All I'm gonna
3
say is
months.
congratulations.
Congrats.
When she comes to her first practice session, they're going to be practicing on their own, of course, but trust me, 3 months, period. She's gonna be like, "What am I doing? This was so cute when I bought it 3 months ago." Time to move on. You'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us today.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
The Michael Jackson movie, we have not, or I don't think anybody here has seen
Not
it,
yet.
have we?
I think I'm gonna check it out. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either. My son was telling me about it. He said he wanted to watch it.
What is it on? What is it on?
The movies, the theaters.
Oh, it's in the movies?
The
Oh, it's in the theaters? Oh, no.
I'll be waiting on
I'll
that
wait
one.
for it. I'll wait.
Look,
Well,
okay,
hold on.
Throttle.
Hold
Okay,
on,
Throttle
hold on.
Nash. I wasn't gonna put this on here. You know what I'm saying? Because you just stirring the pot over here. But I put it up because I put it up. All right. Now, when we talk about winning, King of the Baggers, we did 1, 2, 3, and the challenge race. So everything was one. Look at it. Look, he's still there. Oh, I missed it.
Listen,
Man, we revisit the Harley Indian debate every day. Matter of fact, every conversation we have, we visit it.
well, no, we haven't. You know what? We actually haven't done it in a while because it's really no debate. Like we do it just, we do it tongue in cheek, but there's really no debate. I kind of put a pin in that, and I basically said it's never about what's the best. It's about what you want, and so sometimes what you want is not the best, but it's what you want. So. At the end of the day, I just care that you know what the hell you're doing when you get on it. That's all.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead. I know what you're going to say.
It's your money. It's your money. Spend your money however you see fit. If you want an Indian, go buy an Indian and be married.
So
You
check
want
it out. I
Harley,
will.
go buy Harley and be married. I don't care what
Give
you
you
ride.
guys. I'll give you guys a few moments for your outros, as we do. So Q, you are up, sir.
Man, I want to thank everybody for joining us on this Wednesday. Another great episode. I appreciate all you guys and looking forward to getting back together next week. And we will do it all over again. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, guys. Mike, I have a question. You said you're going to wait. Are you going to wait for the Michael Jackson movie to come out so you can watch it on an iPad? I just want to know. Or a computer.
No, I will watch it on my MacBook Pro because it has a speakers. It's amazing. My MacBook Pro is a beast.
Dude, what about wouldn't it be better to watch it with your goggles?
It would, and
Yeah.
if they have a what do you call it, the 3D immersive video, I absolutely would. I've watched several movies on it that are incredible.
Okay.
They are
All right.
extraordinary. But
All right, so guys, enough is enough. I appreciate you guys coming, but enough is enough. It's time to put Finesse on blast again. So he said give him some time. He's had plenty of time. He's had 7 days since the last time. We'll be here next Wednesday, and we will let you guys know next Wednesday if we have a date and a location for us to go out and eat. I'm talking about me, Q, our wives, and Oscar. God, it's a shame we got to put this much pressure on to get this guy to engage. Ridiculous. Yes, please give me the music. Well, this sounds like this music doesn't even sound. We got to pick different music. This sounds like the music at the end of Highway to Heaven. When Michael Landon was walking down the highway, hitchhiking. See you guys next week.
Oh man. Hey, as always, thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate all the comments. We appreciate all the support. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you missed an episode, you can always go back and check those out. And again, like Q was saying earlier, we will see you guys next week with some more topics, some more lanes, and of course, going in all sorts of different directions.